just flew in on Flylight TV. You did.
Yo, we back in the building.
Back in the building.
We
So-
back.
Season 2. It's a little weird not being able to hear through the headphones, but
I know.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, season 2 of the Spot Podcast.
Episode 1, we back.
If you
We
didn't know,
back.
my name is Wesley Mr. Stay Down Till You Come Up. I am the host of this show with my 2 co-hosts with me. What's good with y'all? What's up, Ash?
What's
Nothing
up?
much. Just Ashley, Miss Yummy Factory herself. And we back, and I'm just excited to get started so we can bring the people what they need.
Yes, sir. Got my other co-host with me. What's good?
Yes. It's your girl Aisha Shantae, and I'm so excited, so ready to get into today's episode.
Yeah, so what's up, man? I've been, we've been supposed to be in here. Sorry, y'all, we're a little late with this. We supposed to be and gave y'all something, man.
Like,
We've
for
been
real.
busy. If y'all
No
ain't been
excuses.
seeing,
We back at it.
we've been busy. We got Flylight TV going on. We got the Yummy Factory going
Popping
on.
off.
We got Aisha
Okay.
out here doing hair, doing everybody's hair going on. And her pages, her content. So yeah, we're gonna have all the links down below. So make sure y'all follow everybody on all platforms. So we got a good episode going on today, man. So today we're gonna be talking about gender roles, right?
These doggone
Yes.
gender
We
roles.
can talk about gender roles in a relationship, not no single gender roles, because you can do
Yeah.
whatever you want to when you're single. Even if you got a boyfriend, girlfriend,
Boyfriend number
look,
two.
you still single if you got that going on. You can do whatever you want to in your household. But once y'all move together and start living
Yeah.
together, that's what I want to talk
That's when
about
stuff changes.
Yeah.
in gender roles, as far
Absolutely.
as what you think the man and the woman should do.
Yes.
All right,
Let's
so-
get into it.
All right, so
Get into it.
what y'all want me to go first? Or y'all one of y'all
Sure.
wanna
What's your
go
take
first?
on it, Wes?
So I got like 30 takes on this, right?
Jesus.
Not 30.
Help us.
But my main take on this was like I told you, I think as far as roles, y'all should come together and talk about what y'all think y'all gonna do, what you gonna do if you make more money, what you gonna do if you make less money, what you gonna do, all that good stuff. So if let's say if I make most of the money and I agree to pay the big bills,
Right.
right, and you agree to take the smaller bills, maybe y'all should talk about, all right, what the person with the smaller bills is going to do and what the person with the bigger bills are going to do as far as
Right.
household life. Because just because you working don't mean you ain't got a house to take care of.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. We're adults
Sure.
here.
Yeah. So now some people that work and make more money and pay more bills, they might feel like they don't need no household responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
And you got some people that don't make no money that think they got no household responsibilities.
Exactly.
Now,
So-
that's just crazy.
So far as gender role, once y'all, this is what I think, like from somebody that done been the person that don't make no money to somebody that make, I ain't gonna say a lot of money, but I make enough to do.
You got that check.
Nah, I make enough to do what I want to do, right? So, then we need to talk about, okay, what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna get home. But I'm the type of person, I'm a go getter. So if I'm a go getter in the streets, I'm a go getter when I get home. So that means I'm the type that don't mind washing clothes, or I don't mind cooking here and there. I ain't gonna cook all the time, honestly, but I'll
Right.
do it here and there. I don't mind sweeping because I want to come in and I want to sit down. I want to sit in a clean environment. If I'm gonna look at TV, I don't want to look at mess around me. I want to see nothing that's around me, nothing but the TV. If I'm
Yeah,
gonna sit
yeah.
around. If not, then I'm uncomfortable or I'm gonna be
No,
moody.
for sure.
So, but you got some people that especially that I know that even make less than I do. If when they get home, they expect the house to be clean. They trying to see what got cooked and all that. So how y'all feel about that part from what I said, as far as just the person with more money or making more money looking for the person that made less money to take care of more responsibilities in the household, man or woman. Just because it's a woman don't mean she make more.
Right.
She don't
Yeah,
make more
yeah,
money,
yeah,
because she
for
can
sure.
make more
For
money
sure.
too. What
What's
you
your
think?
take, Ash?
So for me, I feel like you need to find your person. Before you get with that person, y'all need to know what y'all doing, because it depends on the person. It depends on the man and depends on the woman. For me as a woman, if my man is paying all of the bills, even if I have a job, even if I have other stuff going on, he's still gonna come home to either dinner, fresh dinner, or the dinner from yesterday, the leftovers,
Period.
or I done already got takeout, or all that's gonna be figured out. There's no you coming home and you got to figure something out. No, that's just me. But you have to know the person that you with, because that's where it all stems from. You pick up where that person don't have, and vice versa. So I don't know.
What's the roles? What's the roles that you think they should?
What
The
I
man should be
think-
doing and the woman should be doing.
It's all
and
situational.
and why? So just name your perfect situation.
Okay, my
that you
perfect
think
situation.
to be in would be a good situation,
Even this was my situation, and it wasn't a perfect situation.
or a good situation. Because no
The-
situation is perfect.
The boyfriend went to work. He
Uh-huh.
made the money, but we still was doing 50-50.
Okay.
And I still made sure that the clothes was washed, the house was clean, the food was cooked, the kids was good. Even when I got off work, we both had the same job. We both was in the army, so it didn't matter. We both worked hard. So, and those things are still the things that have to be done. Like,
Yeah.
because I am the woman, I am the one that's supposed to take care of the household. I'm the one that's supposed to make sure the stuff in the household is taken care of.
Agree.
The appointments for the kids, appointments for them. I keep up with their appointments too. Like I keep up with my appointments. That's just, I'm the structure. I just need him to mainly focus on paying the bills. And all of it wasn't always 50-50. So, but in my eyes, that's still the man. Even if the man didn't have a job, fell on hard times, I'm still going to be doing all the same stuff. He's not really going to feel too much of the effect besides the finances, but everything else is still going to stay the same. I'm not going to be walking around like, damn, I might be thinking in my head like, hey, baby, but I'm not going to stop doing anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything is still going to stay the same.
Yeah.
Like, and if, my person, that person who I was with, he would have chipped in and helped me around the house a whole lot more if, let's say, he couldn't go to work. He broke something. So I would be the one coming home to the house was clean. That's just how the type of person that he was.
Yeah.
And that
Everybody-
comes back to knowing the person.
You got to
that
know
you-
the person. You got to
Absolutely.
know
I agree.
who
So
you
when you
with.
said 50-50, was y'all financially going in 50-50 as well?
Sometimes some stuff he was paying more than I was, but we both was making money. So we
Yeah.
both was just, it wasn't like, oh, you're going to
Contributing
pay
to the
this.
finances,
We both
yeah.
was just, we was actually putting the money together in a bills account.
Mm-hmm.
We calculated all the money that it takes for all the bills. We did a budget
Mm-hmm.
and we split that money and put it in a separate bank account. So all the
Just
bills was
strictly
coming
for
out.
the bills,
Strictly
yeah.
for the bills. So it wasn't like we was going back and forth. We just was putting it together
Yeah.
and paying everything.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
that's just
I agree
how
on
What
that,
you
for sure.
it was.
So what's the so and I like the 50-50 thing. So I okay, so it's different situations with 50-50, right? I think if you got two people that don't like to listen to nobody and do what they want to, they need to go 50-50. Right? But if you got one that's more submissive and want to play a role and want to be able to agree on a certain, I guess either what they're going to pay for and what they're going to do in the house, then, it ain't going to be 50-50. Because if one person picking up slack here, the other one should pick up the slack there.
Yeah.
But if both of y'all want to do whatever y'all want to, y'all don't want nobody to tell y'all what to do, then both of y'all
need to be
need
together.
Y'all don't want to grow as
no,
a couple.
y'all
Y'all
can be
don't-
no, y'all can be together. No, y'all can be together, but you ready to kick them out. But people just like to do. Some people just don't like to be told what to do, no matter who they with. They just don't like. I don't really like to be told what to do either.
So you saying
But I can.
But if you
I
already
will
know what
let
to do,
somebody tell me
then it
what they
doesn't-
need me to do. Don't mean I'm gonna like it. I don't like to be told what to do. I really don't. But if both of y'all are like that, and neither one of y'all want to submit what's going on, then yeah, maybe y'all should be going 50-50 on bills, and y'all should be splitting up responsibility on who's gonna do this week in the house,
Yeah.
who got this next week, or
Damn.
what days, who's doing what on what days, because both of y'all can't be battling and have no organization on who's gonna do what in the house, because then nothing get done.
Okay,
Yeah,
I can see that in a two person, like just boyfriend, girlfriend, just husband and wife, no kids, probably a dog or something. I could see them having that type of structure. Like,
Yeah, the trick
'cause
is
I don't
get the
want you
kids to do it.
saying I'll never pay for nothing or I don't pay nothing, so I'm going. I'm not in the mic.
You just
I
had the
know
mic
my
in your.
cousin.
The mic was like in her chest.
Oh, shit. Snap, y'all.
But yeah, it's all good.
It keep falling.
Tighten it up. Twist it one time towards the camera. Oh, there you go.
If it stay like that. My bad, y'all.
Good.
Ashley always got problems with her mic.
Like,
though.
why it always gotta be me?
Talking to the mic, man.
Dang.
But no, so my take on it, I would say, kind of go over what you were saying, Wes, because we were kind of piggybacking off of what you said.
Yeah.
What was you saying?
I was saying that if you got two people that want to do what they want to do in the household, then both of y'all need to do. If you want to have the same, I guess, the same power as the man or the woman, y'all need to be doing the same thing.
I mean, nobody
Right.
want to submit.
Yeah.
That means nobody want to submit. Everybody kind of like, you want to be equal.
Equals.
Yeah.
Right? So in order for you to be equal, things got to equal up, right? So if I'm working all the time and I'm paying 75% and you paying 25%, in order to equal that up, you need to be doing 75% of what need to be done at home.
Right, right.
And I do 25%.
Yeah,
and the
and I just feel
25%
like-
is just to help on both ends.
Yeah. And I just feel like, okay, like you were saying, if you paying most of the big bills and she's paying the small bills, or vice versa, I just feel like, as a woman, first and foremost, it just depends on what type of woman you are. But as for me, cooking, cleaning, all that's a given. I'm gonna do that regardless,
Yeah.
if you here or not. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know how not to do
If
it.
we on bad terms or not. I mean, we could have just argued, baby, your food on the table. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's just, I think it really just depends on the woman. Because I'm just gonna do that. That's where it kind of goes back to me as far as like tradition. I have some of those ways, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do as a woman because I need my man to do what he's supposed to do as a man, you know, and that just doesn't mean financially pay for all my bills. No, because I'm a go-getter. I'm out here working and hustling too. So I'm going to help you pay the bills if you want me to help you pay the bills. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So what's your personal like expectation as a split? Like, what's a good situation for you?
What would
in
be
it,
the
like that?
ideal situation?
Even
So-
talk about now or even in the future. What
In
would
the
be a
future,
perfect
I
situation?
feel like if somebody is like, if we're like neck and neck as far as finances and where we are in life, I feel like 50-50 would be great because that will help us grow
That's if y'all making
as
the
a
same
team.
amount of money.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Then what if y'all not?
If we're not making the same amount of money, like if he feels comfortable paying the rent and I pay the smaller bills and the car notes and the insurance, you know, it might still end up, because nowadays everything is, inflation is high.
Yeah.
It might end up still being about the same, but as far as if we are like a team and making it work for what's best for us, because we have to grow, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So whatever is going to look better for our savings account, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if we are a team and we trying to grow and become better, then we need to have the best game plan, you know, that works for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not opposed to doing whatever it takes just because I'm a woman, but I don't care. I do whatever I need to do for my family to make it work. And I'm not going to make him overwork himself and vice versa. I don't want him to make me overwork myself, but we got to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, but I'm also not that type of woman where, you know, oh, you got to pay all my bills. I'm just not that type of woman. You know what I mean?
I haven't. I mean, I was about to say I haven't experienced it, but I have. I've been on three sides of the spectrum. One, my ex-husband, the kid's father, we didn't have a lot of money. Like, we was broke as hell, and I ended up being more of the go-getter at times. And then I got in a relationship where I ain't pay for nothing. I didn't pay shit. I just made
So
sure
which
it
one
was
was
full.
a better relationship though?
When I think back, it's difficult to say because the one where I didn't have to pay nothing was still like doing them because they felt like because I pay everything, I could
Exactly.
do what
what
I
I
want.
want to.
Exactly.
And I never understood it. I understand it now, but I didn't understand it in the moment because I was the one looking like,
Right.
I'm in here just doing whatever you
Yeah.
want me to do.
Yeah,
What do
and
out
you
here-
still out here
you like,
doing.
what?
So I'm
cheating
sorry.
as
So
well.
what's the third situation?
The third situation was my last situation where we both like came together. And even on time, when I got out the army, I didn't have no income for like 2 months. So he paid for everything that whole 2 months. So it's not to say that he couldn't do it. It's just that our setup was to put everything together and pay the bills.
Yeah.
So-
Man, look. And
And I don't want to ever go back to the broke one though. That's
Yeah.
not a part of my
I'm not building a bear.
DNA.
I'm not about to help.
no, she's saying both of them was broke though. Both of them.
No.
No.
Both of them went broke.
No.
One broke.
No,
one.
I'm talking about the first one. Both of y'all was. Broke.
Oh, we both was broke.
Oh, okay,
We
okay,
both was
okay.
broke, but I end up having a better mentality, hustle wise.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, okay, we ain't got no diapers. Okay,
Yeah.
well, somebody got to go sell something to
Yeah.
get
like
something.
that figuring
And
it
9
out.
times
Like,
out of
Yeah,
10,
it
a
was
woman. I mean, it's a lot of women out there that just wait on somebody, but I can't wait on nobody.
I can't wait on
Just
nobody. I can't wait at all.
see, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm the type like I don't stress about much because I'm been like I'm gonna figure it out. I always have a way to do whatever. Like you can ask my wife, no matter what I want to do, if I want to
Figure it
do
out.
it, I always figure out a way to get it
Yeah,
done.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I always complain like, all right, stuff ain't never easy when I want to do something. People look at it and be like, dang, always got this going on. But it's always some type of roadblock that I go through trying to stop me
Yeah,
from
that
doing
you got to
it,
overcome.
that
yeah.
I got to overcome to get it done. So I always complain, be like, dang, every time I want to do something, it's always hard to get it done. And if only reason I get it done is because I don't let nothing stop me.
Yeah,
from
you
getting
work
it done.
hard.
Consistent, yeah.
You work hard. Like
So-
That's what you
nothing
do.
comes easy. You know what I'm saying? And a lot
Nothing
of
worth
people
having.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people just don't have that urge and that grind in them to just want to just do. A lot of people give up. Like something come up and stop, try to stop what they got going on. They just completely quit, give up. That is like a pet peeve to me. Like that's a deal breaker. Like I can't be with nobody that's gonna quit because I don't quit nothing.
No.
Okay. me
I'm gonna
neither.
keep going. Like
Me
ain't
neither.
nothing
Especially
stopping
if it's
me.
something I can't stop thinking about. Oh, it's getting done.
Yeah, it's getting done.
It's
Point
happening.
blank period.
A lot
I
of
don't care if
people
it don't
don't
get
get
done
what
now.
they-
It's gonna get done.
A lot of people don't get to where they're trying to go is because they quit, not because they couldn't get it done. It's because
Yes,
they quit.
it's
before
literally
they get it
Because it
done.
comes too
because they
much
feel
work.
like it's it's stressing me
Yeah,
out.
it's
Let me,
stressing me out.
I'm
Well, it's
done
not
with this.
easy all the time, and they look at what you doing and they like, I could do that. But yeah, you probably can, but you
Are you
don't
gonna stay with
know
it?
the backstory of how
Yeah.
long it took to get to
Yes.
do
No.
this. Like,
This business ain't making no money, but I'm
Right.
still here.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
you
So-
gonna be able to handle that?
yeah, and it's like even what we doing now is like they don't see how long I did it for free. Like the first 2 months I did for free, paying the rent and stuff like that
Yeah.
myself, to where it paid for itself now.
Yeah.
But it still don't make me no money, but it paid for itself.
Yeah, but it's
So-
growing and
but
growing
it's
and growing because
growing,
you're
yeah.
But
consistent.
it's just being consistent and persistent, just like y'all.
Yeah.
Just like I sit back and watch, like I told you, I sit back and watch y'all, push. So, when we talk about gender roles, right? So what if we got, y'all together?
Here we
Why
go.
you looking at her?
Here we go. Here go the scenario.
Now you
y'all.
got something like you got to be careful too. Now out here, when you got people that want to live like a life, like you said, like your second situation, to where you got one that's paying all the bills, and then you ain't got to pay nothing. But that person that paid all the bills, guess what? Now he feel like he got all the power. It's like, shoot, I pay for
He doing
everything.
what he wanna do.
I can do whatever I want to. And if you want to do what you want to, maybe you need to pick up a bill. You get what
and
I'm saying?
that's more than likely gonna be the first thing they say.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be told, "Oh, you ain't contributing to that. You ain't paying no bills."
But in all fairness, right? If you agree to that, that's what you're agreeing to, right? If you agree to not take care of any bills, you're agreeing
to being a bum.
you
in
know,
my
well,
eyes.
you
Not
kind of agreeing
necessarily-
to
not
being
necessarily
like
a bum. I'm not
an
gonna say
old
that.
school
'Cause
housewife.
some people be liking the housewife. Some people are built for the housewife lifestyle.
Okay, that's true because I kind of want to
So
be
you
a
can't
housewife,
say-
but I want to be a housewife that got multiple businesses. I'm still making my money, but I'm
You're
a
not the
housewife.
traditional housewife, so you don't.
but
count.
you
But
got
that's-
the
I feel
housewife was
like-
kind of like the original, like one of the original like
Right,
right.
slaves.
But I
Right.
feel like
Do what
if-
I say.
in that
cook,
type of
clean,
situation, like
Don't get paid.
the husband is not that type of man that's gonna throw things in her face that he already knows she already agreed to not do.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not gonna throw
person.
something in my face that you already know we are both agreed on. I'm gonna be a housewife. You're gonna make the money.
Right.
I'm gonna make sure the house and stuff clean. You're not gonna be that type of man to be like, well, I'm out here working and doing everything. Well, I'm gonna get up and get a job.
That's the
then.
bargain that y'all come up with. Then that's what y'all came together and said. This is what I'm gonna do, and you're gonna stay in the house and raise my kids and teach them right while I'm at work. So if that's what y'all came together and came up with.
That should not be an argument at all.
The man is gonna be happy doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know, when he come home, everything is straight.
Everything is done.
Everything is good.
The problem is, it's not like that a lot of times. A lot of times.
What's
some of the
what
couples
happens
that
a lot
are
of times?
happy with being.
The problem is a lot of time you pay everything and this person at work still don't do more. They just get them free time to do whatever they feel like they got time to do.
See, now them are the
So
people
they
that I'm
mess it
referring
up.
to bums. If your man, ladies, if your man is paying all the bills,
Your man.
if he is taking care of the household, taking care of the kids, distributing out more than what you are doing, and he come home and you're sitting on the couch and there's not a hot meal on the table and you're not having a clean house when he come home, what do you think he's doing? What do you think he's going to do? What do you think he's thinking about? I mean, what in your right mind makes you think that he's happy? Like seriously.
Yeah.
Because
hard.
we're humans, we're adults, we have kids together, we have a household together, we're married. And you feel like you don't have to do anything because he is making all the money?
Yeah, they got something to do.
That's unfair.
The only thing they think they gotta do is look cute. That's what they think.
Yeah, that's bum material.
about
That's why them are the ones. So when I said
cute.
bums, them are the ones I was referring to because that just doesn't make any sense at all. Because you cute on my dime. How?
Exactly.
Some people get comfortable in their lifestyle, though. Some people get comfortable. You know when a person really changed, though, when that other person is not there anymore. Then they don't have a choice.
Yeah.
That's the only time that those type of people will be like, "Oh shit, this person."
But I feel like a lot of women and some men, in a lot of cases, some men are the same exact way, or they might not have nobody at all, but all they worry about is looking cute. But you don't have a house, you don't have a car,
Men is like
you don't
women
have
these days,
anything.
Tell me
You don't
about
have
it.
anything, but
Tell
you
me
got on
about it.
Jordans, you got on Nikes, you like.
But they
what-
look good. They look
How
expensive.
in your right mind are you not thinking about, I need to get a job, I need to get this money up, I need a house, a roof over my head, and then you got kids out here that you need to take care of. You don't have a way to get around. You don't have a license. Like what is going on? Like you need to. I mean, I don't understand them type of people. I feel like they just live to die because what is your purpose? What are you doing? I mean, how long is it going to take for you to do what you need to do?
Some people never do what they need to do. Some people be 60 years old and still ain't never did what they were supposed to do.
I mean, that's insane.
It
But
is.
a lot of times though, it be like a mental thing. We don't even be thinking about that. Like a lot of people got a lot of mental illness. Like until I had my daughter who has autism, like I didn't realize how many adults like got autism. And I talk to people all the time, and I look at them like, yeah, it's something different about you.
Ooh.
I could tell by how you talking, like you ain't
Got
looking-
it all the
way
yeah, it ain't there. Right.
Yeah.
And you know, not on the looking down on them, it's just realizing like they
Yeah.
don't get it. Like
Yeah.
you just don't get
It's
it.
not clicking. Something's not clicking.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like a lot of people stuck in that mentality can be built up. Like they can be motivated. They can be, uplifted to be somebody
If they want to.
Yeah.
if they want to, because you can't make anybody do something
if
they don't
they
want to
want
do.
to.
Yeah, but if they want to, just like I feel like it's a lot of men out here with potentials. I'm not a Build-A-Bear personally, but I feel like there's a lot of men that has potential though, that wants to be somebody, but don't
Yeah.
have all the things that they need to be who they want to be. You know
Yeah.
what I
They
mean?
just need a little pep talk, a little encouragement.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what?
And
push.
positive vibes. Like
Yeah,
a lot of
positive
their family and friends and people around
Negativity.
them have nothing going on. So all they see, breathe, think is nothing going on.
they
Once
don't
they
know
get
what
around
success
people
look
that's
like.
motivated and positive
Yeah.
and talking business and you know what I mean, that uplifts them and makes them want to be.
You ever seen The Honeymooners?
Yes.
So where you got the one
Probably.
dude, he always got some type of
Oh,
get rich quick scheme going on.
Yeah.
It kind of
Right.
remind me of me and my relationship with my wife. I'm always like, even though like I make enough money, I could just stay home. I don't really have to do nothing really. I could just go to work and and be good, right? But the way my mind worked and the reason why I got the job I got is I'm a problem solver. I always got ideas. I always got plans. I always want to do something. I always want to upgrade. I always got something I want to do, right? And that's kind of his problem. Like he always got some kind of idea to like come up.
He was trying to get him out the hood.
And exactly. So, and that's the reason why we the way we are now, though. But you know, see how I'm gonna put this. So, and she don't really give me no grief about it. Like she always like, okay, you out here you go. You got something else you want to do now.
Here we go. What is it, Wesley?
It's always something, but it don't never cause lack in the household though. No matter what I do, it don't never cause lacking in the household.
Yeah.
Because I make enough money to do what I need to do at home.
Yeah.
And go do my little extracurricular ideas and stuff like that. But every time I have stuff going on, that's what I think about. So if you gon'
the honeymooners.
Yeah, I think about the honeymooners because I'm always plotting and scheming. But when you talk about the gender roles, like, is it the wife role to be like either slow you down from doing all these things, or do she need to be in the middle of it doing it with you, or do she need to have her own drive to do her own thing? What y'all think she should be doing in the middle of that?
I just feel like it depends on
Besides
the
fighting
woman.
with the mic.
I think it just depends, on the person because
it definitely depends on the person.
A woman like me, if you want that, then I would love to be a part of whatever it is because we can.
Two is better than
Two
one.
is better than one.
And I know she be looking at me like, here you go. He got another idea that he want to do.
You know, two is better than one. But matter what I say. But if it's just something that you got going on, you know, and it's just strictly in your lane, then I'm behind anything you want to do. I'm supportive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As long as it ain't causing the lights to go out.
Yeah, absolutely. As long as it makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's two different.
Our bills on auto pay. So.
See, look, it's two different avenues with that. You could be talking about a man or a woman who always just talking and never put no action behind it, and then you could be like, okay, here you go with another, or here she go with something else. Now she want to sell hair. Now she want to sell shoes. She don't never stick to nothing. And it's a difference between those partners. If you got somebody that be like, all right, babe, this is what I want to do, and you know they finna get up and do it, okay, well, we finna get up and do it together. So it depends on both people.
Yeah, true.
Some person's support might be, you go, babe, you go out there and you do this.
Yeah.
And other people are like, all right, we finna do this together. So you just got to know your person. Me, you want to do what? All right, hold on, let me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I got an idea.
we just need a little bit of money to get it started. All right, bet. Let's
and
go.
it's definitely different. Like I'm glad you said it because I wasn't thinking it's definitely different forms of support.
Yeah.
It's the I'ma take care of things so they can worry about this right here.
So they can have
and
peace.
do that, and they got peace. And then there's another form of support to where it's like, all right, I'm gonna get in there with you, and then we gonna do this together.
Yeah.
You get
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Or you got some people just be like, you know, hey, how much money you need?
Yep.
I'm
a fund it.
Yeah.
Look,
so that's
And
hard.
any help you need, I'm there. Like
I'll take the funding.
I'm that type of supporter.
And go do it. And I'll take the support from afar and go do it.
Yeah.
And I'll take you want to be there to help me. I'll take all three forms.
Yeah.
So I
Especially
know
the funding.
we talked about this a little bit though, but so now I don't think it was like this in back in the day because I ain't see this, but like now like the dudes is looking for women with money versus
Men are staying home.
Yeah, because men are staying at home now. Men are like
stay at home husbands.
yeah. So how you feel about it? Do y'all think that's a situation y'all could deal with if y'all made more money? Cause you have like a man at home. Would you respect them the same way if he stayed at home?
To be honest, like it
And
really
you paid all the bills.
I really feel like it really just depends on what's going on. So like me, I model, I act, I do numerous things. So if I was to have like a huge gig come through, contract 3 years, you're gonna make this certain amount of money, babe, I'm gonna need for you to quit your job because I'm gonna make more. You just chill with the kids, I'm pay everything, let me go get this money real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I think it really just depends on the situation. Now ideally I go out there and work a regular job and you sitting at home, that ain't gonna cut it because I need you to be in your masculine energy. But if you worked from home or you had a business and you are home more but you still made money, then that's cool because you still working. But just ideally, us switching roles, no, because I'm not gonna be that person. I'm not gonna be a sit at home mom. I'm just not. I got ADHD. I'm gonna be doing something to make some money, and I gotta have my own money. I think that also goes back to like what type of woman you are. Like I'm a type of woman where I gotta have my own money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta have my own stash, my own rainy days. You know what I'm saying?
That's eventually what I saw when I was in the second relationship and he was paying for everything. I think that was the brokest I had been ever as an adult. That's the brokest I had ever been. I got evicted. I'm just gonna tell y'all, I got evicted from the last apartment I was in. And
listen,
he
you ain't the only one.
He went and got an apartment and he took all the kids, me. I was like, damn, this is nice. Okay, all right. I ain't got to do nothing. And then when it came back, it kind of was like a blow in the face. Like, okay, even though you're doing everything right in the household, this person feels like they can still do whatever. I was like, I ain't never doing this again. I'm gonna always
just
have some money.
Well, you gotta put up with
that
stuff
don't do nothing but make you
like,
stronger.
what you gonna do,
But
though?
some people are happy with that, so you gotta know who you with.
And to
some
be
people are
honest, I feel like
well,
knowing
they
that
happy.
the man is out there doing whatever he doing, as long as everything around them, the kids got a
good.
normal upbringing,
and
be
they get new
cool
purses
like
and new shoes.
Baby just went and got me a new car off the lot. Like, okay,
I need a
I'll
peace
see
of
you,
mind.
I'll see you
Like-
later, babe. Like, she be happy.
I gotta have a peace of mind, like
But that'd be stressful to me, too.
because mental health is everything, and all of that is stressful. Like that is just stressful
That
as
is very
hell. You know what I'm
stressful.
saying? But if you a type of woman that just don't care, you know what I'm saying? I feel like even if you a woman that just don't care, you doing something.
But some women, and I'm sure this happens to men too, but some people get stuck in that situation. They don't know how to break out and be like, all right, well, now I'm gonna go get a job, or now I'm gonna start making some money. Now I'm gonna do a side hustle.
Nah, they don't want to work.
They be.
They put up with it because they really don't want to work.
Well, some people get stuck. I know I've seen some stories where some people are actually stuck, you know.
But I
in
feel
that
like you're never
situation.
stuck. Like I feel like it's a mentality that you feel like it's
could
all in your
feel
mental.
stuck,
Yeah, it's all
You
in
could
your
feel
mental
stuck.
because you're not stuck. Like you can go out there and change your whole life. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I
I just
did.
feel like if you feel like you deserve more than what you're going through, you get out there and do it. You got to
Yeah.
take that leap of faith.
The only way you stuck is because you don't want to get out and do what you need to do to get out of your situation.
Yeah.
So you scared that if you go do something on your own,
It's gonna be too
you ain't
hard.
gonna be able to live like you was living with this
Yeah.
person, and you don't want to put the time in and the
You gonna
work
have to
in
work.
to
Yeah.
get to that situation. And if you put the time and the work in, you'll
Baby, you got
definitely
to-
get to that.
you
Like
got
it
to
ain't gonna
crawl.
happen
You got to
overnight,
start
just
from the
like
bottom.
it probably ain't
Yes.
happened to him overnight.
You got to crawl
But-
before you walk.
A lot of people want that quick boost. That's why they end up with people they don't like.
Yeah.
But then it's like it's so many ways to get a bag. What you broke for? Like there's like yes, you're gonna crawl, but at the same time, it's so many ways to
Yeah.
make money.
Exactly.
Like that's why I don't understand like how people are so content, so stagnant with just staying in one spot. A whole year has passed and you have done nothing more than what you
They
did the
don't
prior year.
have any aspirations to do anything different.
I don't like that, Ashley.
I don't like it either.
Yeah.
That's
I
why I
wanna-
couldn't.
I want to give a shout out to like my mother-in-law. Like she'll go get her. Like she hold down her job as a just like she run like it's her business that she run, right? And then if she wants some extra money, she'll get out there. Like right now she'll go Uber to go get that
Heck
money
yes,
to get what she
absolutely.
wants because she want to have stuff
Yes.
and not just for herself. She doing it because she want to provide for her grandkids and be
For
able to do stuff
sure.
for her kids.
Yeah.
And help her, her kids and stuff like that. Even
That's
though
what I'm
grown.
saying. There's so many ways
she go
to
get,
make
so
money.
I like that. I
Like-
respect her for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout
Shout out to mother-in-law.
Yeah,
Shout out to you.
She'll go
But
get
yeah,
her,
like
man.
they make things like that, like Uber Eats, DoorDash. I mean, so many different ways for you to make extra income
Yeah.
if
It's-
you don't have any. And then if you have some and have a stash already, there's so many. You can go pick up them little jobs and do some Uber eating on the side, so you don't have to
Yeah.
go in your stash.
It's-
You know what I'm saying?
It's two
just-
sides to that too, though. Because my
What?
wife, she want to do it. I'm like, no.
I've had that before. Because
She wanna do-
I do
She
late
wanna-
nights.
She wanted to do it too, and I'm like,
I do late
Like,
nights.
no, I'm like,
That wasn't right. Good.
You wouldn't let her Uber?
I didn't say nah. I didn't stop her from doing it. I just didn't think it was a good idea.
Was it like picking up people Uber?
I didn't think it was a good idea because I'd rather her, be more home with the kids a little bit more because she good with them, as far as making them do what they're supposed to do and stuff like that.
But see, Uber Eats is like on your own time when you can. Like you ain't
and I know
gotta be
she
out there
didn't
8
want
hours.
to do it. She just wanted to make the money.
Oh, okay.
You
I
get
see
what I'm
what you're saying. Yeah.
And like I said, my mother-in-law, she'd go get her, but she don't have no kids at home.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She got time to do that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But
What
I
if
ain't
she
gonna
really,
lie,
really,
like
what if she really, really, really wanted to go do it?
if she really wanted to do it, she probably would have did it. I don't think she really wanted to do
but
it.
what was your reason of like being against it? Was it because she was gonna like pick people up and have people in the car?
Well, no, it's like the Uber Eats thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know what it was. I just ain't. I didn't like. Just her dealing with going and drop people food off, and some people would be acting crazy, and
Yeah.
people do weird
People
stuff.
are-
You get what
But
I'm saying?
but
I think it's
Uber
just being an
stores.
overprotective thing. Like if she
Yeah.
really wanted to do it, she would have did it. So I think I just voicing my opinion. I just didn't think it was
Yeah.
a good idea. Like
Yeah.
she's smart. She could do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You put any kind of schoolwork in front of her, she gonna get it done. The job she with, she excelling in it. I can see her. She can do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I just want to see her. Reach for that and go for that. I think that's kind of like a money grab.
Cause
Like
like
get it quick.
I Uber Eat sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Uber Eat,
There's
you
nothing
can
wrong
make
with it.
Uber. You
There's
can like I got a homegirl that Ubers.
make
I
a lot of
mean,
money.
I love Uber.
making over
I'm
$2,000
not
a week.
I'm not
You know what I'm
against it.
saying?
I just voiced my opinion about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But
But,
that's because
like
you're
when I
the
do it,
man.
I don't agree with now. I don't pick people up. I don't have nobody in my
Yeah.
car. I don't agree with that one. But I will all day go pick up some groceries from Walmart and drop them off on your front porch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I will do that all day. And then if I have my kids with me, if my kids are out of school, I just have them in the car with me.
Yeah.
Like so, they with me. You know what I'm saying? They're not at home. You
Yeah.
know,
That's
by
what she was
themselves or
going.
whatever.
That's what she was going to do too.
You
I
know.
just didn't.
You wasn't feeling.
You
it.
I just
wasn't
feeling
feeling
it.
it. Yeah.
I wasn't
that
feeling
comes
it.
with being the protector of the household.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just wasn't
yeah.
feeling it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I could see more for her. I could see her doing a lot.
But you
more.
see, y'all are married. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that makes sense. We're single.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So if
I'm
we
finna go-
feel like, oh, let me go make
I done done
$200
so many-
real quick.
well, and this is why I told her like, why? Like, you need more money. Like, why? Like, whatever you need, I can give you the money for. It don't really matter. Like,
Yeah, but
gonna-
sometimes people
you wanna
just
go
won't
do it themselves.
Yeah, sometimes it just makes a woman feel better to just go rather because like I was in a long term relationship. I just want to do it myself. I know I could go to you and get it or whatever, but it just makes me feel better to want to, to do it myself. And I earned that. That's mine. I did it because I did this and this and this. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, and I'm sure she knows. Like, my husband can give me whatever I want, but
She
this
wanted to
time
go
I want to
get
go
it.
do this myself.
I'm like, what are you trying to buy?
trying to figure out
Trying to
what's
figure
going
it out
on.
and order it, child.
You're like, what do you want? What are
Yeah,
you trying
I'm
to
like,
get?
What do you want?
Don't worry about it. I'm trying to
She
get
said,
something.
"I'm trying to get it myself."
But it's good. I mean, I don't knock it. Like I said, I salute people that go out and have any type of hustle. But I would rather us get into a role to where all right, we take it. If the household is taken care of, all right, now let's look into what else we got time to do.
Yeah.
But I would rather us get into a situation to where we lock in and take care of the household. All right, everything's done at home. What else we got time to do now?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's what
Makes
that's
sense, makes
how I
sense,
look
yeah.
at it. And I'm like, you don't have to do that. You don't really have to do that. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that would love to have somebody tell them, you don't got to do that. And then
Heck
don't
yeah.
really bother them. Don't make them.
Baby, I would go back in there and sit down so fast.
Aye, Captain.
You said what, babe?
I
But,
might start watching TV.
I appreciate.
I might turn the
Actually,
TV
don't watch
on.
TV, y'all.
Don't watch TV.
I appreciate the thought of it, though. I do
for
appreciate
sure.
the thought of wanting to do something, get out there and do something. It's cool.
So,
Yeah.
in the ideal world,
Yeah.
what would be your perfect gender roles? Perfect gender
It's
roles.
like you said earlier, like
For yourself.
for yourself. Like you said, it's two answers to that, right? So if it's 50-50, I can deal with 50-50 because I don't mind doing stuff at home. Like I cook. I really don't mind cleaning up. I wash clothes. I don't care to wash dishes. I don't know why. I don't care to wash dishes.
That ain't your jam.
So when you saying 50-50, are you saying?
I'm
'cause
talking about
I'm
bills
thinking
and
finances.
then,
Okay.
yeah,
He talking about
if we
all
half on
around.
bills, then we need to be taking care of half at home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But
Agree.
if you got majority of the bills, you should be doing less when you get home. So
Yeah.
I put it out like that right
Okay,
there. So
okay.
even regardless of who you with, the person you with, if that's how y'all got things like split up, that's how it should be. But like I can make that in like 4 days and then it make more money. So I can end up still, it's a flip to that. I can still end up working less outside of home.
Yeah.
And then what? So that means I ain't got to do nothing when I get home. So
And I
that's
just-
the pros and cons
Yeah,
to
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And I
But-
just feel like even though you make more, doesn't mean that you're like exempt for taking care of house duties. I'm not saying that you have to do everything, but I want my man to sometimes, okay, on Thursday, babe, you cook.
Yeah.
It just something,
Yeah.
something.
Help.
It's just something, or
Help.
I don't know, pick up the kids on Friday from school, like something. Because
don't just
no
be
matter what, I just feel like
oblivious.
as a mother,
Yeah.
you're always gonna do more than your spouse.
Yeah.
Especially if I just feel like that a little bit.
You said as a mother, you're always going to do more as far as household stuff.
As far as household stuff, as far
the
as
kids.
dealing with the kids, I think normally, but in certain
That-
cases, I guess some people aren't.
Some-
You
yeah.
know,
It's depending on. No, I'm not gonna say that, but it's it's just a difficult situation, right? Because like a lot of women these days don't look at what their responsibilities is. They try to get out of doing stuff, right? So it's kind of like everybody just wanna. If they got a job, that's their exemption from doing whatever they got to do at home.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, okay, I work all day too. So why do I have to come home and cook? Why they can't come home and cook?
Yeah.
But that's why, the most ideal thing is for people to pay 50-50 if they want to be like that. But most people should. If you got anybody that pay all the bills, they coming home and they like, even if you do work, they come home, it's kind of like, all right, they looking for food done. They looking for a clean house. They want it to smell good. They want
I just
everything done.
as a wife, I just feel like that's what you should do, no matter what. I just feel like as a woman, you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
just being single, food's gonna be made, clean, the house is gonna be clean. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like that's natural. That's a given. That's what you're supposed to do. And then just having a husband, you want to keep your husband.
So do you
So-
agree with that? Do you agree with if we split in bill, whatever percentage you split the bills, somebody got to work harder in order to pay that extra part of the bills a lot of times. Everybody ain't got it like I say, me, I work 3 or 4 days and I make enough to do whatever I need to do. But I do other stuff outside of that. I still go cut grass and I do this and the studio stuff. But
No, yeah, I agree. I
but
agree with that.
If you pay, if me as the man, if I pay 25% of the bills and she got the other 75, then that means I need to pick up the slack on other things.
Yeah. That's true. You would have to pick
Or
up
if we 50-50, then if I'm making her pay half of everything, or she want to pay half, that means that I need to be cooking half of the time, or I need to be cleaning half of the time.
It still
That's-
depends because
You don't agree with that?
It's some women who don't.
It'll
know how to-
never be like
So
that
look,
for me, because I mean,
It'd never
I
be
don't
like,
mind. I don't. No, I mean, I don't mind paying. I don't mind paying, but it don't bother me to clean up. Like I really prefer to be able to. I don't mind. I clean up.
So I used to take it personal. So I clean, but my ex was like a neat freak.
I'm a neat freak in a sense.
So I would take it personal and get mad if he came in the house and like went up. I'm downstairs. I can't do it all. You get what I'm saying? I'm not a superhero. I'll be downstairs maybe cooking or something, and he'll come upstairs and I'll come upstairs and he's cleaning the bathroom. I would get mad like. Like why is he cleaning?
You ain't let me get to it.
You ain't let me get to it. Like that's just.
So what you
me.
trying to say? I can't clean the bathroom.
What you trying to say? I can't clean the bathroom. So you trying to say I'm dirty?
So since you ain't gonna do it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it too.
No, I feel you.
But then sometimes it would be to the point where I was so busy that he had to clean up. Sometimes like. He would clean the whole house on Sunday, not the whole closet because the kids would do the bottom half, but the whole room and the bathroom because I had business stuff going on, so I can't get to it.
Yeah.
But it just depends on the person.
Yeah, and
some people can't cook.
Yeah,
I used to couldn't cook.
That's true.
Yeah.
My ex-husband would cook everything. I never even thought, Ashley, go try to figure out how he cooking it so you can cook it the next time. That never ran across my mind.
And it be
Because-
sometimes you do be a little
nobody's
naive
perfect.
to it.
Like you don't. Everybody don't have everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like in certain cases, like of course you're gonna have whatever you supposed to do in the household. You know, because for me, I need a man to lead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In a lot of areas. So I just feel like as a woman, for me, I'm gonna do what I need to do. Now, if it's a certain special case where this week I'm gonna be working 12-hour shifts, then him as my husband, he needs to pick up where I normally am doing.
Yeah.
He needs to pick up the slack. But I wouldn't say like I just feel like it just depends on y'all and y'all's situation because I'm not that type of money hungry type of woman where, I need you to pay all the bills. So you're going to have to figure out a way, go work another job to pay all the bills. I'm just
Pick
not
up some
that.
more.
Yeah. I'm just not that type of woman. I just feel like if we both are working on something and we have goals and short-term goals to reach and things like that, we have to make it work for each other to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think any like real deal woman, far as, an adult, like they gonna want a man to where, let's say, if the refrigerator broke, they want a man that say, "Okay, I got it. Don't worry about that." That's easy. Or if I know if you in the house long enough, the septic might go out. Like that happened to us. If the pump go out, it costs $700 and some $800, and then me, I don't stress about much. If something's happening like that right there, and she was like, okay, the pump went out or whatever. We need to. I'm like, don't worry about that. Like,
Yeah.
I'll take care of that.
That's
and I'm just gonna pay it and go. I'm not even gonna stress about it. I'm just gonna call somebody, or I might tell her to call somebody and come out here. And I'll just pay for it.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about that. If you can't do that as a man, you gonna, it's gonna be hard.
And that's why it's hard out here. That's
Yeah.
exactly why it's hard out here because I'm glad you said that because that's exactly why I'm extremely picky and I'm not like in a rush for anything because for sure my ex set the tone for that. A man, literally MAN, a man. Gonna take care of the bills, gonna build anything, fix anything, do everything that a man is supposed to do. Just like I was saying earlier, I'm gonna do whatever a woman's supposed to do, so I expect you to do whatever it is a man is supposed to do. If you can't build a dresser, baby, we can't be together.
Yeah.
But it's some people who can't build a dresser, but they will make sure that it gets done.
Just
they will pay for it. They will be like,
but
hey,
sometimes I want my man to. I want to see my man build and we sit on it.
My ex that had money, he would pay somebody to do everything if he didn't want to do it. And it wasn't like a thought. It was like, it needs to be done. Boom. TVs need to be around. This need to be around. Furniture need to be here.
Yeah,
like,
I literally do all that in the house myself. But this last time, I was like, look, we need to find some dresses already put together and buy a bill.
But that's cool. I think I also want to see
I can put it together.
Done.
It's always a piece. It's always an extra piece.
What the heck
It's always some extra screws or whatever. I'd be like, man, it came with extra. I don't know what you want me to say.
That's what I see now.
Because I can't build nothing.
I can see the difference
But
now.
you want somebody, you got to have a man that can, if they can't,
because if we can't afford it,
they can get it.
Man, we can't pay
done.
for that right now. We don't got an extra $70 to do that right now.
Okay, so let's build it.
I need you to build it because I don't know how to do it. I can
thing though,
put everything out for
just
you.
like, but this the problem though, and this is what a lot of women don't be wanting to hear. just like women want a man that can, you know, take up that slack.
Yeah.
Men want a woman that don't mind cooking and cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
a lot of them
Without
do mind.
complaining it.
Without
Without
I mean,
complaining.
that's
without
gonna
complaining.
be
Even
done.
if
Yeah.
they complain, it's like just get it done.
Yeah.
I was,
Whatever.
when I ain't pay no
Because it-
bills, I happily was in the kitchen. Like,
Yeah.
what you want me to figure out? Let me go on YouTube.
Just,
Yeah.
just
I
get
didn't
it.
care.
And I just feel like
Just
as
get
a
it done,
woman,
man.
a lot of women get overwhelmed with the thought of, oh man, I gotta cook and clean, but it should be routine. Like, and it wasn't easy like that for me. I didn't know how to cook when I got
Yeah.
into my relationship.
I
It
didn't
was
know how
hard
to
as
cook at
hell. Like
all.
I was confused. I didn't know what to do, where to start, how to do it. Like I was dumbfounded. But once I got the gist of it, it became easy, and then it became routine. Okay, I'm gonna just cook on Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
Cause it's gonna be leftovers, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
exactly.
And if it ain't, I'm gonna figure out something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On Saturdays, I'm gonna buy something to eat. On Sundays, I'm gonna cook a big ass dinner. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like if you make it a routine, have the days out that you're gonna cook and you're gonna clean, because every day you ain't gonna have to clean. If you got big kids, they gonna clean up behind their damn self
Yeah.
for one. And then on whatever day you want to deep clean, you deep clean.
Yeah.
And that way it doesn't become overwhelming for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like if you got a bunch of things everywhere, you
Yeah.
just need to have one or 2 days of straight deep cleaning so you can reset. All women need them reset
every
days.
Sunday.
Yes.
Everybody in my whole entire life knows that every Sunday. Oh, what y'all doing? Y'all cleaning? I already know what y'all doing. Call me back when
Baby,
you done. They
music
know
is on,
Music is
and
on.
we are in there working.
We're cleaning. Like,
For real, everybody got a room. Like I
my
did,
kids
and
big. They already know
for
what it
me
is.
in my household, we did ours yesterday because I'm going to be busy for the weekend.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know
have to
what?
do that.
Yesterday I'm gonna go ahead and take this day. I got 5 hours. So I had to be back to work. We better clean up. Turn that
Yep.
music on. You get the
Look.
kitchen. You get the bathroom. You get this bathroom. Like, and we get
No,
it
for real.
done. So
I think
how it be.
I get in my moods and then I just be like, you know what? A lot of times when I'm clean, I'm upset about something. Or I'm thinking about something, and in order for me to clear my mind,
you
I
got to
go-
start cleaning.
I just
man,
go clean
ain't
up some
nothing
stuff.
like walking in a house that's clean and
Yeah.
smell good.
Okay.
Listen.
And that's how I am. That's what I look. A lot of people, it's hard to make happy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really ask for nothing, but if I come in the house and the house is like clean, and I could just sit down,
You gonna be in a good mood.
I'm gonna be in a good mood every
Baby, what
day.
you want?
Get anything you want.
Exactly. I'm gonna be in a. That's how I am. I'm in a good mood when it's like that. Like every time.
For sure.
So, but the thing, I don't mind doing it. I don't mind cooking every now and then. Like I got my little specialties that I.
Like,
that
hey,
I
I'm gonna
do.
throw this
Yeah.
You
skitty.
know what I mean? I might put some stuff together just to surprise them, or if I feel like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just that time, like I'll go ahead and I'll do something.
You know what I want to try? This is totally off subject.
What?
All right.
Fish and spaghetti.
So
I've
some
never
people
tried that
No, we
normally-
do shrimp and spaghetti. Spaghetti is one of my specialties. That's what I'm talking
You
about.
heard me say that skitty. I ain't even, but
Yeah,
that was-
look,
men-
we
the
do
men's know how to
shrimp and
cook
spaghetti.
skitty.
Man, I'm telling you, we was raised on it. We was
They
raised
know how to
on
cook
spaghetti, and I made like beefaroni, and I'm talking about I made like 2 things of it. Like by the
That's
time I got
crazy.
home from the studio, like one of them was already gone. It was like a corner left, so it's like they just ran through it.
Yeah.
But it'd be good though. So
I want to try
Fish and
fried
spaghetti?
fish and spaghetti.
I don't even
I think
eat
that's
fish and grits.
that's
I'm country.
You don't
I don't
eat
think I'm
fish and
country enough for
grits?
that.
I love.
I eat
love-
grits and I eat fish, but I don't eat it together.
I like.
I think
Oh my
that's
god,
weird.
it's so
Shrimp
good.
and grits.
Shrimp
Oh
and
my
grits,
God.
fish and grits. Oh my goodness. And the thing is,
'Cause I
I didn't
put
eat
ketchup
grits
on
until
my
I
fish.
moved here. So
I've always been. Gotta have sugar on it though.
no.
Oh, what?
Y'all
What?
trip.
That's
Y'all
insane.
tripping.
You
Y'all-
worse than people that put
Cheese,
sugar on
baby.
watermelon.
Well, I don't put sugar on watermelon, but you gotta have sugar on grits.
It's
Like
not the
No.
same.
I put salt and
The
pepper
salt.
and sugar
Salt.
and cheese.
So you
Salt,
put
pepper,
do you
butter,
put sugar
baby.
in your spaghetti?
No, I don't put like maybe
Well,
a pinch.
you have to
when
put
you
a
cook-
little
yeah, a
bit
little
to off
the
taste that
acidity,
tar,
yeah.
that
I
sour
don't.
taste.
Yeah,
See, you ain't had nobody cook you no good spaghetti.
we know how to
No,
cook
you
spaghetti.
gotta have a little bit of sugar. It
You
ain't
gotta put
supposed
a
to
little-
taste like sugar.
Yeah, it's just a little
It's
bit.
just
of,
a little bit
just a
to.
little bit.
I don't put no sugar in mine.
Just a
Mine
I don't
be-
like when
mine
I
be
bite
hitting.
into spaghetti
And
and
it's
my
hard,
jaws
like-
Nah,
my jaws lock.
I don't know what you been doing. But I don't put no sugar in none of my stuff.
It's just
I don't put sugar
it's just
in none
like a
of my
little
food, though.
little dash.
Shoot, half the time we ain't even got sugar.
So we got some comments from
What this on
Facebook.
Facebook?
Yes.
Oh,
You
really?
want to read them?
Go ahead.
Uh-oh. All right, y'all. So on Facebook, we put, do y'all believe in gender roles? I might read your answer. Oh, here I am reading the answer. All right. So Patricia Kitchen said, I think couples should do what works for them. Gender roles are cool, but in this society, it's also hard. Middle class is more like low class, and one income to sustain a household is tough nowadays. However, for me, gender roles are non-negotiable, i.e. cutting grass and washing my car, LOL.
Okay.
She don't want to wash her car. I like to clean the inside of my car, but if somebody said, come
That
on,
ain't a
baby,
role. That's a job.
that's not a job. That's the part of like, I
You
I
telling
want
me
my man to clean
you
my
gonna
No,
drive
I ain't
it
gonna lie.
and I'ma
That's
clean
something
it?
that I really don't want to do. Now, I keep it okay throughout the week, but say on like Saturdays, you gonna clean your car. Why don't you take my car with yours?
Because I can only drive one car at a time.
Well, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like that's like how you go in the house and it's clean and you're like, I feel like if I wake up in the morning and he took my car to go
Oh my
clean it
goodness,
out,
and it
I'm
smell
gonna
good.
be like, I got you later. Going down. You
I'm
clean
telling
my
you, a woman
car.
loves
See,
that.
that part makes sense, but
You clean my
You clean my
car.
car. You knew I needed 2 new tires. You went and got them. You
put some gas
Stop
in
playing.
but what women don't understand is a lot of times you can get that if it's a give and take. Some people just take. They just want you to do, right? But if you know what I'm saying, if you got something extra that you do that you know that they want, then yeah, you got leverage to ask for what you want too. But if you ain't got no leverage, like how you gonna ask?
Yeah, you can't.
That's
get
a
nothing
lot of
off
people's
that.
problem. They don't have
Yeah.
no leverage.
Yeah,
It's
but
like a
that's
person that
just-
spend more money. They
Yeah.
got leverage to ask for stuff.
Yeah, I just feel. Yeah.
It's
It
on
really
your
just-
looks and how much they like you is only going to go so far until there's like, okay, what am I doing this for? Because I like you.
Yeah, for
Like,
one, I'm gonna bring the table, baby. Like you gonna eat, you gonna have a clean house. Clothes gonna be washed, folded. When you come in the house from work, your clothes gonna be out on the bed. You gonna get in the shower, baby. You ain't got to do nothing. Get in the shower, come sit on the couch, turn on your favorite show. Dinner be ready in a
yeah.
minute.
So she said she
You know
don't
what I'm
like to
saying?
wash her car.
So that would be a great thing
For them
for
to-
it to be a normal thing, like,
To
Yeah.
wash their car.
and she
Cutting
don't want to
grass.
cut grass. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
you know?
Absolutely.
And taking trash out.
Okay,
Who wants to take the
this
trash
another
out?
thing I forgot, right? So it's so easy for like you got, your male and females, right? For women to say, oh yeah, the dude supposed to take out the trash, or the dude's supposed to cut the grass, or put a light bulb in, or fix things.
Kill the spiders.
Keep on going, kill the spiders.
Yeah, you for sure gotta kill the
and-
spiders.
You know what I'm saying?
Kill
But-
the spiders, please.
and you can go on and on and on about what they can tell you're supposed to do. But you can't, but it's like an insult if I tell you, all right, you're supposed to wash dishes.
No, it's only an insult to a woman that don't want to do it.
It's an insult, right? To like women that think you can't be equal and unequal at the same time.
Yeah,
And that's the
absolutely.
problem, right?
Yes.
You equal and unequal at the same time. So you can tell me what I'm supposed to do, but I can't say that
supposed
you
to be the one to
supposed to
cook all the time.
cook or you supposed to clean, even though technically people supposed to do. If you're a person, you can do those things. It's
Yeah.
all depending on what y'all responsibility is, what y'all agree
Yeah.
on. But you can't say that so and so supposed to do this, and they can't tell you what you're supposed to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
I get
for
what you're
sure.
saying.
Far
Be
as
fair.
in
Be
an equal
fair.
equal
Yeah.
world of
Yeah.
women that want to have equal rights and they fought for their equal rights and they want to be the same as a man. Okay, well, guess what?
I don't want to be the same.
Get
as a
out there
man.
and cut the grass.
I don't want to cut no grass.
Listen, I want to be feminine. I don't want
I
to be in
wanna
no
be in my
masculine
soft
energy.
era.
But they want to do both. They want to be the man and the woman in the relationship.
I don't. I want to.
Now I might lead naturally in some areas, but it ain't gonna be in the men areas.
No, I don't want to put nothing together.
None of that. It don't pertain to me because I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I run my household. But it's kind of like I take care of business when it comes to the household stuff. She got her stuff. She take care. I got stuff I take care of that we know. Like, all right, this is what we got to get done to keep going. But
The household going.
we can all do better and do more, far as being equal, like equaling
Yeah.
things up. And equal don't mean doing split down the middle.
Right.
Equal meaning if
Have
I'm
each other
doing
back.
most of this,
Yeah.
you picking up the slack
Yeah,
by doing
level-
most of that.
it gotta
type
be
of
a
thing.
balance,
80-20.
baby.
So yeah,
Some
It gotta
days,
be a
you know,
balance.
we can both. We just got to work on our balance. But far as taking care of things, we know what we need to take care of.
Okay, so that's kind of what this person is saying. So Crystal Hart said, I believe in operating in your strengths and agreeing on what works for your relationship. However, there are a few things I like only for a man to do when in a relationship with me. Pump gas,
Pump the gas.
wash the car, take care of car maintenance. Anything else, I'm game. She said anything else, I'm game. So
Whatever.
that means she handling
She
all the
just
other
named
stuff.
3 things a
She
man's
wants the
supposed
man
to do.
in her
If we in
eyes.
a car together, pump the gas.
You bet.
But why, though?
Because I don't want to get out the car.
Okay, so I don't want to get out the car. But the real reason is it could be dangerous standing at the gas pump. Why am I pumping the gas?
No, that's not a good excuse because we driving by ourselves most of the time.
Okay.
But you're the man. So if I'm in the car, I should be sitting passenger princess or passenger driver, and you pump the gas.
And I'm not gonna lie, that about driving and stuff, I am naturally the person that's gonna get in the driver's seat.
I'm always gonna drive.
See,
And I think
that's
that just-
me and my wife, we argue about that all
I'm
the time. I
always
ain't gonna say we
drive.
argue, but it's always like a little running little thing that we always go back and forth about is who's going to drive.
So nobody,
If-
y'all don't want to drive.
Neither one. If I'm in my car, I'm gonna drive. Right, every time. It's never gonna fail. I'm gonna drive. I'm not even gonna ask her to drive if I'm in my car. But we get in your car, now we gotta fuss about who's gonna drive.
Okay.
She should drive
no matter
her car.
if we going exactly. If we going to the town of your car, drive your car. You don't want to drive your car.
You drive it.
That's how we be. But if we going out of town, it's kind of like, oh, okay, I got to be all right. How I'm gonna get out of driving the whole time? I might be like, that's my phone.
Yeah.
So I cut the thing off. So I might be like, I'm gonna drive there and you drive back, or
Yeah.
every time we stop to let the kids use the bathroom, then we switch. That's what we started doing. But I might, just to be nice, I'd just be like, you know what? As long as I ain't tired, I just keep driving.
I'm just like
I
think that's where I probably lead at.
I
Like,
let her get over it. I
I'll
let her
drive.
get over it.
I
I'm
have to
doing a lot of
literally be tired. Like
Dead,
I have
very
to be
tired.
drained.
So my ex-husband don't never count with none of these situations. He don't count for nothing. But the first ex-boyfriend, he just was naturally a man. So he always drove. It never was like, unless he was tired of something, he'd ask me to drive. But the last ex, whenever we would go somewhere, he would take charge. He never wanted me to drive anywhere. He would drive everywhere unless we're going out of town because I was the better driver. I'm the better driver anyway. I'm always like the better driver. It's just natural, I'm a driver. But I like to drive. I'm somebody who thinks when they drive, so I love to drive. You could be like, all right, we need to go to Texas in the morning. I'm be like, all right, cool. Let me get it together.
Yeah.
I want to drive.
Yeah. That's how I am. I'm just a driver. Like I don't know.
Nah,
I'm
her
gonna
butt be over there
drive.
Sleep.
90% of the time I'm gonna drive.
Yeah.
But I
like
was
to
gonna
drive.
ask y'all because I also seen this somewhere where they was just walking up to women asking women what salary bracket does a man have to be in for him to date you?
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
You don't like that?
Because it just
Because
will-
people's salary change.
yeah,
Where you started at may not be where you end at.
yeah, for sure.
For sure.
So, but what got me is like women that's not even in the bracket that they saying he gotta be in.
Yeah.
Like this woman was like, he gotta have at least $100,000 for me to date him, and the man was like, okay, how
He
much
gotta
money
have
you?
it or
How
make
much money you
I
got?
seen that.
He was like, how much
weird.
money you got? And she was like, why? That don't matter.
Yeah, you
but
crazy.
you can tell from her attire, she ain't got nowhere near $100,000.
No, she
You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't even know what to do with somebody who made $100,000 because they're in a different class. They buy
Right.
different things. They eat different foods.
But
Right.
nah,
Different
well,
levels.
dudes that make a lot of money normally don't want. They think they want a woman that make a lot of money. They normally deal with women that don't make a lot of money, so they can
Have the
control
power.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they thinking it's because of how they look, but really it's because they feel like they can control them
Control.
with
do
money.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can
They don't have to
control
put
you.
out much.
I ain't. Yeah,
Yeah.
You gonna do what I say because I got the money. So, but you got some girls that's just naive to that, and they thinking oh, he just doing everything because he like me. Nah, he probably do like you, but he know he got a hand on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna do whatever he say because you want this money out of him.
And that ain't gonna work for me, but
and that woman that got just as much money as him,
She
ain't gonna work out for me,
she gonna be the
Becco.
one, because the moment the one that don't really have it like that start, asking questions about where they at or what they doing or they want to do this or they want to do that, he'll move on from them because they don't want that.
They don't want the problems.
Yeah, they don't want the problems.
They want to cheat in peace.
absolutely.
I ain't say all that, but they want to. They just want to have peace. They don't want to. They want somebody that's is just gonna be all good, like they fun girl, because I'm taking care of you. The least you can do is appreciate me and not give me any problems. So once you start giving me problems,
I'm giving problems.
That's that controlling. I don't care how
So I
much
gotta
money you
have
got,
some money.
baby. A millionaire could walk up to me and be like, "You want to be with me?" No,
Yeah.
no, baby. Listen.
I don't feel like it. I don't have the mental capacity to deal with people who.
Listen, like I just think
You're cut off.
you got to know who you are, and
Yeah.
you got to have confidence in who you are,
For
and you
sure.
got to be secure in with who you are, because
And-
ain't no amount of money, baby. If that's the case, I tell women all the time, like, if you feel like you can do all of that, then just go be a successful stripper. Like, you know how many strippers are out there? They got a bankroll. Like, just go
They
be a
got some
success.
money.
Like, if you feel like you can below your standards that much, or you don't have none, if you feel like that, but if you feel like you can do any of them things, like, just go be a successful porn star, stripper. Like,
just stop
know what
being
about
stop being like a naive female though. You can't be a naive female that just think your looks gonna carry you.
yeah.
Like you gotta have,
Yeah.
some business about
Something
yourself.
going on.
You either gotta have some business
Something.
about yourself or some work ethics about
Something.
yourself. To where you're respected.
Is that naive though?
It is not. It's naive to think that your looks is going to carry you for a long time.
Yeah.
It may get you in a situation where you're comfortable,
Yeah.
but it won't get you respected
Yeah,
for a long time.
that's just crazy if you think your looks gonna do anything.
Nah, a lot
baby.
of
that's how people live. That's
People
how-
are like
that's some
that.
people's
Men and women are like that.
Livelihood. That's their
But
livelihood.
once people figure out,
That's insane.
so you can, like a dude, as a man, you can look, you can have the Jordans, you can have the outfit, you can have the
All the
looks,
expensive stuff.
but that'll get you into the space of that female, right? To where she interested in you, but it's only so long that she gonna deal with you, even if you smashing her, right? All that other stuff that people like to talk
She
about.
gonna catch on.
Yeah,
It's
it's gonna be
only
like,
so
'Cause you really
long
broke
to
in real
where-
life.
like, and you don't got the mentality.
Not even just being broke. It's only so long to where she like, okay, like you ain't going nowhere in life.
You
What
ain't got no
doing?
drive.
What we doing?
It's like, okay, they still may have that attraction for you, but they lose respect. And
Yeah.
once you lose respect,
It's
It
nothing.
ain't coming back.
Yeah, it ain't.
Yeah.
They don't look at you the same.
Because especially if it's like a case where like, okay, you ain't doing that well, I ain't doing that well.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ashley was saying in her first situation. But I had the mentality to get up and do something,
Yeah,
to get some money,
yeah,
to make sure in the next 6 months I'm in a better space. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you're not doing that, then I have no respect at all for you.
Yeah.
But you making sure you got shoes, clothes, necklaces, jewelry, but you ain't got no house.
yeah,
You ain't got no car.
yeah.
You ain't got $100 in your, like, what?
Like, what we doing?
Like, what's going on here? Like, what's missing?
I don't know. Some
Like,
people
for a
be like
grown
that for
man,
real.
like, that is just such a turn off. Like, that is like such a turn off.
Yeah, that's just that's just somebody that don't.
And vice
It's a
versa.
lot of men and women that just don't know their place in life. They don't know their responsibilities in life. That's why I thought it would be a good idea for us to talk about, the gender roles in relationship, because a lot of times it stems from just,
where you are in life,
where you at in life, and
how you think.
if you're able to compromise, if you're able to deal with somebody that, all right, I got this person that don't like to do dishes, and then they don't like to do dishes. I don't like to cook. All right, well, I just take care of the dishes and they cook.
And it works out.
That's a compromise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it's like there's no compromise. That's why it be like the same old arguments or the same old problems because people don't know how to play their role, and people be in relationships without a real understanding of what their role is or what their role should be based off of their either financial situation or their abilities.
Yeah.
Or they mental, situation.
Well, I hope this helps someone.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are sitting down
I
discussing these things before you get in a relationship.
I really hope this helps someone that has been stuck in a funk. You want to do something, but your body ain't got up. Get up and do something. A little goes a long way.
Yeah.
Like effort.
Make a plan. Have a plan and execute with your partner. One thing I do respect with me and my wife, I always set a plan. Be like, look, this is what to get us in a financial state that like what we in now. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop blowing money on this. We're gonna put this here to take care of that. That open the door for us to do this and this and
Teamwork,
that.
baby.
And once we did that, it's like a domino effect.
Yeah.
But that's kind of
have a plan and know your role.
Gender role that I want. My ideal would be the man thinks about that kind of stuff, and my brain don't have to think about that stuff.
Exactly.
Like, what we doing, baby?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
a man to lead for sure.
Yeah, and I think it's
help
sad
me because I'm already got it.
But I think it's crazy that you kind of gotta figure that out on your own as as a woman out here, that you already got to worry about the kids, because men ain't good. We're not good with doing the kids' hair and what I'm saying, going out buying clothes for kids. Men don't. We barely keep up with birthdays and stuff like that right there. So it's a lot of women, like you're a woman, you had the kid, you're more, bonded with the kids, so you know how to take care of them. So now you got to worry about that, and you got to worry about how you gonna fix the sink or
everything. Everything.
Only thing I ask for, I be want my wife to take care of, like her car, like the oil changes and stuff. She hate that, but I be like,
no, not the oil changes.
Only thing you gotta do is take it to the place they do the oil change.
Okay, so
West don't want nothing to do with that car.
No.
Wait, not the oil change.
And she be so mad at me. She be, but it's kind of like, okay, it's just an oil change. Not before with my charger.
He said
I would go. Nah, listen, with my charger, I would just I would go sit there. I wait for them to do the oil change. But with my vet, I can't do that. It might take them 2-3 days to do it, so she had to come pick me up or whatever. But before that, I would just sit there and wait the hour and a half to do the oil change. I'm like, look, just take your car.
No, if it has something to do with the car,
oil change,
you got to come take my car for me. Baby, my oil thing light just came on.
Okay.
All right,
but
baby, I'll take it tomorrow. Thank you.
But what you got to understand, though, and this ain't to her, because I don't want her to get mad at me, but for women out there, advice, if you want your man to be taking care of your car and stuff like that, you need to figure out what he needs you to do in order to make him okay with doing that stuff for you. Not just because he the man, it's his responsibility to take care of the car that you drive.
No.
Right?
It's your responsibility.
It's your responsibility. So, but what reason are you giving him to where he feel like he going to make your car his responsibility?
So what you want me to do? Pay for your insurance?
No.
For me, it should be like a natural thing for you. All right, baby, when your car needs
exactly.
to be
So that's natural thing. It's a natural thing, right?
So what do you want from her?
No, I don't want nothing from her, right? I don't drive her car, so it's kind of like I don't think about her car. But she want me to, and I understand it, right? Because I get it. It's like
to me, thing. I feel like.
But it's like if I didn't have to take care of stuff at home, okay, you got the house, okay, fine.
Okay, I see what you mean.
I do that, but I do the same thing that she do at home.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
For me,
but for me also, I just feel like
if I didn't, it's like, okay, you asked me to do that.
Yeah.
Like I'll do that. You taking care of everything over here.
Yeah.
Let me take care of that for you.
Okay. That's a natural. That's I feel you on that. But I also feel like a woman's car that has kids is just not her car. Okay, of course, it's my car. I'm an adult,
them kids
but
be all
that's
over
the kid's car.
Too, boy. I hate having them kids in my car right now.
Yes, like the kids
every time they
is the ones that's messing up the car.
The kids be I can
Damn
have
kid.
my daughter every day. I drop her off at the bus. She got her little wheels with her dang on book bag, and she won't pick it up and take it out the car. She got to
Drag it
drag it out the car, and she leave a scratch every time. Last time
And
she
you
got
be
in the
like-
car, I'm like, look down there. Look at all the scratches you got on my car.
Left
Like,
for
you is
bark.
killing me. You about to start
Listen, I
walking
seen
to
that
this
in the
bus.
video yesterday. There was like a dad's car, speakers span, smell
I
good,
wish.
versus a mom's car. I mean, stuff
Stuff
everywhere.
everywhere.
But
No,
this is
for
what
real.
this is what I mean. Like we got it worked out to where, all right, when you wake up, you get the kids up, you get them dressed or whatever. I make sure I get them on the bus. So, and then when my other daughter get out of school, she need to go to daycare now. So I go and pick her up and I drop her off. So
see-
we're doing, it's like we're doing the same thing.
That's really good. That is really, really good because we didn't even touch on that. Like
Yeah.
little stuff like that really matters because that
'Cause
that
most
goes
women
back
do
to
all
like
that on
that
their
goes
own.
back to like gender roles, but it's not really like gender roles, but it's just like
Helping each
helping
other
around
out.
the house.
Yeah.
So if I'm the one, them kids go to school 9 months, ain't it? 9 months out the year,
I don't know.
something like that.
That's
10
like
months,
keeping up
whatever.
with birthdays. I don't keep up with.
10.
They go to school 10 months out the year. If I'm the one that has got them on the bus every single day,
Yeah.
that's a problem. I just feel like that's a problem. If I'm working and grinding just as much as you,
Yeah.
and we both got to get up, we both doing
And
stuff
I
throughout
hate
the day.
getting up every time.
If
but-
I'm the one that has to put them on the bus don't you think one of the
One of the
mornings I want to
times,
get
I
a
wanna
15
stay
minute
asleep.
in,
Exactly. I
wanna
you know,
stay
Yeah.
asleep.
but every day you getting an extra 30 in because you ain't got to get up.
Yeah.
You know, and then I don't got to be to work to 9 o'clock, but shoot, I'm up at 5:45 because they got to be on the bus by 6:30.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So once I'm up. I can't go back to sleep.
I know,
The
that's the
next one
problem.
got to be on the bus by 8 o'clock. So
Yes, exactly.
what's the point of me going to sleep? I'm getting
Exactly.
ready for school. So now the whole year I'm up at 5:45 in the morning. So you know what I'm saying? It's like
Give me
you
one
can't
of them
complain.
days, yeah.
You can't complain about me being tired by 8:30.
So
What
when-
if he was paying all the bills though?
Oh, look. You ain't gave me nothing in 3 days. Bitch, I'm tired. You get
Okay.
up and help me out,
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
you will get some.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'll have a little more strength.
Yeah.
I can help you out if
My
you
body
help me
has
out.
naturally just, once I got off work and I done cooked and I done cleaned and I done made sure everything is done, homework and all that, and then I done laid in the bed after my shower, baby, my body has naturally went down.
Sunk into the bed.
Like-
Stuck.
So, you know, you got to help me help you. I just feel like that's just, it's not gender roles. It's just
gotta
like,
help
you got to
each
help
other.
me help you. We
Yeah.
got to help each
So
other
and that's
Yeah.
how I
to
look
make it
at
make sense.
I used to look at it as her responsibility to do those things,
Mm-hmm.
even though I was still doing it. But it's kind of like, okay, like I don't want to.
Get
You know,
burnt out.
Nah, I don't want to
She can
make
get
her
burnt
feel
out.
like she on her own
Yeah.
with stuff like that. So it's little stuff I won't do. Like I'm not gonna. If I got time, I may brush my daughter's hair. If she's asking me, okay, make sure you brush Leon's hair, whatever. I do that. But we done worked it out to where, okay, only thing she gotta do is just make sure they up and make sure they dress. I make
Oh,
sure
baby,
they,
I do that all day and
I
lay
make
back
sure they
down.
get on the butt. That's what she'll do sometimes.
Yeah.
She'll lay back down or she'll leave and she'll go to work.
Yeah.
To where, shoot, you got a lot of dudes to be like, shoot, I
got stuff to do.
I done been at work I just get home like 5 o'clock in the morning from working all night. So now either I lay down for an hour and then get up and then make sure, all right, finally on the sausage shoes, okay, put her on the bus. Now I gotta wait for Leah bus to come and then I drive her down and then put her on the bus. Now I gotta come back home and try to go to sleep so I can get up and go to work too.
Right.
But I don't mind doing that. It's kind of like give me time to spend time with my kids and
Yeah.
and,
And
bond
And that's
with
an
them
Wow.
extra
stuff like
time
that.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
in other situations, most women got to alter their life in order to get all that done and
For
then
sure.
go to work.
Yeah.
For sure. And then,
So-
you don't understand how hard, and like for women like us, I've always done hair, so that's always been a business of mine, but also in a way that kind of pushes you into entrepreneurship because you got to work around your kids.
Yeah.
A lot of these clock in jobs, you can't just do what you want to do.
At
Yeah.
all.
You know what I'm saying? You got to work around your kids, and especially if you somebody like me. My kids don't ride the bus. I take them to school and pick them up. I got to be able to see them go in that schoolhouse and see them come out. That's just who I am, how I rock. You
Yeah.
know, in some special occasions they've rode the bus, but for the most part, they've always been a car rider. You know what I'm saying? So all my jobs, if I have went and got a job, it had to consist of them hours and make sense, and I can't be gone all night because I ain't about to leave them in the house all night because they ain't of age for that yet. You know what I'm saying? So it just it really be hard for women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even if you in a relationship, because of course you ain't gonna make your man got to go make the money. You know what I'm saying? Majority of the time he got to be, and for a long time, because I was here, I have no family here. For a long time, he was the straight breadwinner. I wasn't really bringing in no money like that at all because we had small kids. I got to make sure they, you know what I'm saying, in certain cases. But once they got up to being self-sufficient and things like that, okay, let me go do something else other than hair. Hair just be my side hustle. You know what I'm saying? So I think it just really depends on y'all's situation.
Is that is that light still red over there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. What about over there?
Red. I
can't see. Okay, just making sure.
I can't see.
We still rolling.
I done let it go off on us before.
We still rolling. I see it right there. Ain't
I know we good right there.
Okay.
I'm talking about on the camera.
Oh, okay. It's still red.
Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah, we still rolling.
But we can talk about this all day, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of different like situations and scenarios that work for different people. Yeah. It just what works for you. What type of do y'all personalities match in order to make those decisions?
That's what
sure.
it's all about.
And a lot of times it just don't match. And that's how you have one person feeling like they're doing more than the other person. Or you got other people that just like it works for them because they like, I'm glad that I got this person that does this and does that.
I don't like to do that.
Because either I don't like to do it or it give me time to go do, these other things.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
From everybody's perspective, just get to know the person that you like.
Yeah.
Ask them these questions because I'm definitely asking on my next date. How do you feel about a car situation? Do you think that you need to take the whole? If my car lights start blinking, do you feel like you're gonna go take it? If he say no, I'm gonna be like, nope, me and you can't.
But this is where he need to have a question back for you. He like, okay, so I'm gonna be taking your car. I'm gonna get your car washed. I'm gonna be getting your oil change done.
Put the gas in it.
Why? Why am I doing this for you?
Because I'm gonna be doing X, Y, and Z.
Which is X, Y, Z.
X, Y, Z.
What about ABC? Like, what are we talking
I'm
about?
like, I can do ABC too. Are you taking the car or not? I don't want to do it.
So that's the real answer because you don't want to do it.
I don't want to deal with cars.
No, I ain't gonna lie. If we in the car together and we gotta go to the gas station, but get out of public gas.
I feel like that's
nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
And it's strictly because I don't want to because you're in the car.
Because you're the man.
That's different. Like when y'all both just sitting there and both of y'all looking at each other like y'all don't want to get out. A lot of times,
I'm finna get out of public.
A lot of times, like you got as a man, you already men. A lot of times already like. Think about what their responsibilities are.
Yeah, they kind of know that one.
They normally don't fight their responsibilities. It's a lot of women these days that fight their responsibilities. They do not think they got to do what men think a woman's supposed to do.
But
they
at the same time, I just...
whatever they want to do.
That's true.
When they want to do it, how they want to do it.
Yeah, and that's just not right because, I mean, unless you want to...
They don't want a man.
90% of the time, you're just going to be cheated on. If you got the other 10% of
that's a lot of times
man,
why you get cheated on because
absolutely
you're not doing something that somebody else is willing to do.
Absolutely. And if you got that other 10%, the good men, then you're very lucky, baby. But still, do something. You know. Make him feel special too. He making you feel special by you not being. You don't have to do anything already.
I don't gotta pay no bills.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're my guy.
Like for real.
What you want?
Your goals, baby.
What you want?
But so
yes, sir.
We've been in here. We've been about an hour 30.
Yeah, good hour 30, y'all.
So,
that was a great conversation.
We did a little extra since it's been a minute. We starting the season out, so we're gonna start flooding y'all with some more shows. We're gonna start having some guests. I got a lot of people that always hit me up. They want to be on here, and I'm sorry.
We need
y'all.
some men.
We need some extra men.
It's
women.
really my fault why we don't get extra people in here, because people hit me all the time.
Are the men hitting you though?
Yes, people hit me all the time, but it's kind of like our schedules got to match.
Yeah,
it's already hard enough to get us three in here, and then I don't want to have a guest, and then we end up having to reschedule like
And
we
then
do all the time.
yeah.
Nah, I
But
got
it's
another
okay with
person.
us.
It's
I see what
okay
you're
with
saying.
Be
us.
like, all right, we gonna do it. All
I
right.
see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
because
Yeah.
stuff like they say, life be life,
Life
right?
be
Yes.
Stuff
life.
always be coming up.
Yes.
Y'all got. I always be like, dang, either you got something to do or you got something to do. As soon as I say that and we get all on track, all right, now I got something I gotta do.
You're like, dang.
So
I
I'm
feel like when me and Ashley on point, then West got something like that.
yeah, so it's always something. Though.
Yeah,
But
Yes,
we'll be
yes.
excited
we're gonna
to
do
bring
But we
something.
definitely
people on
need
here.
some
Yeah.
male visitors,
Yes.
female visitors,
Yes.
so we can get some more feedback and
Yeah.
opinions in here.
Come turn us up. Turn us up.
And what's up, man?
for sure.
It's gonna be lit.
All right, so look, this is episode 1 of the Spot Podcast. I appreciate y'all. We out.
We out.
Oh Lord.
Hopefully
You don't want to take my car to get